Hello, my name is Eric Cooper. Today's date is the 6th. Let me look at my watch just to confirm. 21. This is 02:30, and we are doing chicken wing dissection today. And I have a nice chicken wing in front of me that we will attempt to dissect and look at the anatomy, identify the skin, the humerus, radius ulna, the muscles, and different parts of the bone. So let me adjust my camera down here. So I hope that's a good view. We have our chicken wing here. And as you can see, the skin is fully attached still. This would be the shoulder joint. You can see some of the marrow still inside of the bone there. So this is where the wing was attached to the shoulder. And so what I'm going to do is cut the skin. And this would be, let me just identify the elbow joint. This would be the elbow joint here. And this would be the hand, if you will. So very carefully here, I'm going to cut the skin without trying to cut the underlying tissues. It may take a few minutes to do this. You can see some of the underlying tissue here, the connective tissue. Take some time doing this. And if I damage some muscle in the process, that's par for the course. So it's really held together, as you can see, by this connective tissue here. Trying to peel some of this away here. Starting to come apart. You can see some of the muscle here. This connective tissue. Try not to rip the muscle along with the skin. There we go. I had that on another surface that's kind of loud. Could go right along here. You can see some muscle here. Just going to try to pull away some of this skin. Some of the muscles. This would be the bicep muscle here. And then the tricep would be back here. There should be 3 muscles back here for the tricep, of course, and 2 muscle for the bicep. And a little bit of skin here left. Some skin underneath here. It is not wanting to come off. You can see some blood vessels here. Tough skin. As you can see, as I flex the bicep, it contracts the arm. And then the tricep, if I extend that, if I flex the tricep, it extends the arm. Oops. Some forearm muscles here. You can see some tendons that are attached, kind of woven into the muscle here. And they connect to the bone right there. So this white area, right here, this would be the tendon. You can see here, it's connecting to the bone. Some more tendons here. So this would be, this bone here would be the humerus. Of course, again, I need to take the muscle off here, but again, here's a tendon here, right there. So if I can cut that tendon, there we go. So I'm going to cut away all the muscle now. So I've identified the biceps here and the triceps on the back. I'm just going to cut away some of this muscle. Another see another blood vessel right along here. This takes time to cut this away. See another tendon here, this white tissue. So if you remember, tendons connect muscle to bone, ligaments connect bone to bone. Just going to cut right along here. See if I can pull some of this away. Another part of the muscle here. Just going to cut that in half. So I want to get all the way down to the bone here. This might take some time. More tendons here. So I'm cutting right along the radius here. The smaller bone would be the radius, and the bigger bone here would be the ulna. taking some time. I'm just going to cut this muscle off, all this tissue, connective tissue. And I am having a time with this. This was a muscular bird here. Just cutting away. With this muscle and connective tissue. Starting to make a little progress here. You can see all this connective tissue and the tendons are really holding this thing together here. I don't want to cut the ligaments. I want to try to identify those. Of course, the ligaments is what connects bone to bone. It's a meticulous process. Yeah, slowly but surely we're getting there. trying to identify a ligament. It looks like this might be a ligament right here, this white tissue. There's one of the ligaments right here. And this is what's connecting the humerus to the radius and ulna. And it looks like I might have cut a ligament by accident right here, this white tissue. So I'm trying to go right along the ulna here. Still some skin and connective tissue. Still some muscle here. You can peel this away a little bit. Here's another ligament right here. Looks like that's would be another ligament. So the smaller bone here would be the radius. The bigger bone here would be the ulna. Of course, this is the humerus. More ligaments and tendons. This muscle here. Just cut that away. Yeah, that was a ligament there. So I'm going to try to clear some more of this tissue out of the way. I don't think I'll be eating this for dinner. Looks more of another ligament here, connecting the bone to the bone. ligament right there. It is really a process to cut all the muscle, and the connective tissue, the skin. All right. Looks like that would be another ligament there. So again, we have the humerus, the ulna, the radius here, the smaller bone. We identify the tendons and ligaments. I don't know if I can, there we go. That was another ligament I just cut. So we can try to pull that back a little bit. I'll show you the articular cartilage that's over the epiphysis of the bone. So again, the long shaft of the bone, right? Diaphysis and then epiphysis. And then you have this articular cartilage that surrounds the bone, or the ends of the bone, so they can cause less friction. It's kind of a slippery substance or cartilage. You have like synovial membrane and the synovial fluid. Again, for secretion, you can kind of see that right there. So the bones can glide over each other without causing too much friction. Again, this is another cross section of the shoulder joint. You can see the bone marrow in there. And this would be the hand, if you will. So I'm going to attempt to cut the radius, which would be the smaller bone. Might be a little easier to cut. I don't know what these scissors would do. This is a pretty large chicken, as far as chickens go. But just to show you the bone marrow that's inside of here. I don't know. Okay. I cut that. So I cut the radius, and as you can see, right in there, right in here is the bone marrow, where red blood cells are produced. All right, so this concludes the dissection of the chicken wing. Identified the bones, different types of tissue, muscle, tendons, ligaments. And I want to talk real quick about osteoarthritis. That's the most common cause of, or the most common type of arthritis. And it can affect anybody at any age. young and old alike. And it's kind of the articular cartilage wears away, causes pain, swelling, stiffness. And it's the #1 disability in the country is osteoarthritis. And of course you can use medications to relieve symptoms, exercise, healthy diet, creams, ointments, that kind of stuff. And that concludes my chicken wing dissection. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.